Hi Leo, how are you doing today? So we're going to use some oracle cards today. One of the oracles are messages from the mermaids, and also we're going to be using mermaids and dolphins. All these cards are found in the affiliate links down below. So what does Leo need to know? What is Leo's timeless message? Leo, what does Leo need to know today? Okay, so we're doing the starfish reading, if you're familiar with that. So, this is your current energy, acceptance. So where can we accept our life, and where can we empower ourselves to give that energy of acceptance? So when you allow acceptance, it means you're quite happy and quite contented to realise that where you are is where you are. So the soul purpose and your spiritual purpose are in alignment. You may feel that you're having a particular bad time at the moment, and it's very hard to accept all of that when everything's been put on you just too much. How can one person have all this thrown at them? But in order not to fight with that energy and these lifelong lessons, if you just gently accept it, and then it'll move faster, or the focus won't be such a turmoil to yourself. There's also other aspects of as accepting that things are past, accepting that things are going to improve, but more importantly, accepting the love for yourself. Self-love is one of the most important things, and if you're willing to accept how you are now and willing to accept that you do love yourself, then things are just going to get greater and better and more magnified in positivity and beauty and love. So the next card is potential action and energy. So communication is key. Communication to yourself and to others around you, and what you kind of notice in the world. What's your environment communicating to you? Is it thoughts or is it feelings? Are you happy with your environment? Are you in tune? So the communication that you say is vital. What do you say to yourself about where you live, where you go, and who you are? Are you telling yourself positive things or negative? Are you actively listening to those around you? And what is your non-verbal language like? These are the things that are vitally important. This mermaid, she's just come from the service, and she's gone down to talk to her turtle friend. Her turtle friend knows many secrets, and they bring luck into your life. So communicate with that part of you that has your best interest at heart, your best love aspect. So speak positive when speaking, speak with love, and intend the very goodness out of everything. So what is the nature that you're aware of? Turning away. So sometimes the turning away aspect is a lot like the Eight of Cups, when emotionally one has to walk away. So this is important to realise that this is empowering. Sometimes situations seem good, but intuitively you know it's just wrong. You don't have to be in that situation. So moving away from it is best with all concerned. So finding that essence of why you think or why you feel that is also very important. This is about communicating to yourself what you are going to move away from. So just because all the fish are going that way and you look, doesn't mean to say you have to follow the crowd. Okay? Right, insights. So you perhaps know now is the time not for action. It is time to wait. Wait for your perfect scenario to appear. So if you've moved away from what's no longer necessary, instead of rushing into the same learning experience again, it's best to just wait, hang fire, and your ship will come in, because it always does. So just have a little bit of patience and just be positive in your communication to yourself, and things will really come ahead. So this is potential outcome. If you can be grateful for who you are, accepting who you are, and really learning that the past is the past, and you can't control the future, because control is all about fear. So being grateful for where you are is important. Finding that things around you and you yourself is a blessing, is love. All your senses, if you have all your senses, be grateful for them. The wonderment of colour, the sounds that you hear, and the way you feel through life. And what about scent and taste? These all are wonderful things, wonderful gifts to learn about our environment. So even where you live, be grateful for that, because it sets up the energy for greater things ahead. So when you are grateful for the love that's already in your life, and if you don't love yourself, begin to accept that you're willing to love yourself, and then greater things do follow that aspect. So let's have a see what else you need to know. So what does Leo need to know today? Right, so today, make a decision. So when you're waiting and trying to communicate to yourself, this aspect is in paradise. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. So turn away from what's not needed, communicate to yourself, make the decision. When you know that you're acting out of love for you and all those around you, this paradise situation that you can see here is going to be so clear. It's almost like an obvious choice. Just go with your intuition. Don't overthink it. Don't overfeel it. Just ask yourself, in my situation, should I do this? And your decision will come up. So I'm pretty sure if you have the accepting of all the concerns, accept the situation, that sometimes it's best to move away, even when everything's going seemingly okay. But it's not your sole purpose to carry on in that aspect. So thank you so much for listening, and lots of love to you, and we'll see you again soon.